Hi, my name is Janet, and I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's a hereditary connective tissue disorder affecting the collagen. My joints come out of socket very easily. I've had to have my feet reconstructed, my knees cleaned out, my shoulders reattached, all of my teeth removed. I've had 7 hernias repaired. The last 2 hernia surgeries I had, having 2 and 4 hernias repaired, I only used my Omnium 1 for pain management. I used to take up to 29 prescriptions, including 125 micrograms of fentanyl per hour. Now I take nothing. 5 years ago, I came down with complex regional pain syndrome and symptoms of superior canal dehiscence syndrome, which means that amongst other things, my eyes would shake in response to noise or stress, which would incapacitate me completely. I would not be able to think, talk, or walk, and I would respond as if I were an autistic person on sensory overload. I spent most of my time at home, if not at the doctor's, and the doctors had nothing, no help to offer. I eventually was hopeless from those conditions, as well as the CRPS, which was exploding fire, crushing bones as if my hand were in a vice, feeling as if I'm being stabbed through my eye, ear, head, or violently through my body, feeling like every drop of sweat was being pushed out with a 2-inch long needle, amongst extreme nausea and many other symptoms. I wanted to take my life, not immediately, but I could foresee a time when I would not choose to live any longer. I found out that the CRPS is called a suicide disease for a reason, and many people have their limbs amputated or take their life because they're hopeless from the suffering it causes. I went to a wellness center and asked the doctor there to save my life. She put me on a PEMF device. And when I walked in the first day, I had to walk in with my head bowed, holding onto my husband's shoulders with my eyes closed, taking tiny steps. And I was able to walk out on my own, and I've been able to drive since. I used their mat for their PEMF device for the first 2 months, about twice a week. And after that, it felt like it burnt the micro blood vessels in my fingertips. That was a Beamer mat. And so I did my own research, and I found what I thought to be the best PEMF device out there, which was the Omnium 1, which ironically had CRPS listed as a condition that it's been proven to help with. So I purchased that. I've been using it for 3 years, and I'm getting stronger every day. I've now added a good supplement to my regimen. I manage my sleep and stress and dietary restrictions, and I'm getting stronger every day, and I feel like I'm unstoppable at this point. I have been able to go from being pushed in a wheelchair to last week I walked 11 miles total, 5 miles in one day. And I used to take the elevator to go to church up the stairs, and now I run up the stairs and do a Rocky fist pump at the top. People can see the difference in me, and I've driven my mat as far as 7 hours away to share this hope with other people. I've seen miraculous responses from people with Parkinson's who had fire shooting through their hands, people who had COVID recently, quit coughing as soon as they got on my system, people who have been told that they had to have both of their knees replaced because of stage 4 bone-on-bone pain, who 3 days in a row used my mat and the spot treatment and got their pain down to a 0. I've seen miraculous things with sciatica pain, migraines, nerve conditions where people's toes were completely numb and couldn't move their foot, and 10 minutes later they're wiggling their toes and just so happy. It brings me so much joy to share the hope that I found, the hope for healing naturally with other people, and so that's what I do. I use my suffering all those years and what I found to deal with it now, and I share that hope with others. And it's not a bad life anymore. So that's my story.